Hello and welcome to Axon TD Uprising. If you would like to check out the game, there is a link in the description. This is coming out to Steam Early Access in Q3 of this year, and it is a map shifting, map kind of generation tower defense, and you can also play it co-op. There's a survival mode, there's all kinds of crazy stuff, and also there's a campaign as well. That's unfortunately not available right now, but we are going to be playing some quick play in just a second. Now, what's really amazing about this, as I said, is the map shifts. Okay, so the map shifting is one of the greatest things I've seen in a tower defense game in a long time, because this is obviously an amazing one, right? This is amazing one. Okay, I'm not saying amazing, I'm saying amazing. You build a maze, that's what I'm trying to say. You build a maze, yes, indeed. And you can also decide on the amount of towers that you use, of course, and you can decide on what you want to go for here. Now, I'm probably going to go for like a gravity thing here. I think that's probably seemingly pretty good. Maybe we want to go for a mass driver or something like that. Let's go for a mass driver. Let's go for the gravity thing. That seems pretty fun. And then apart from that, we can obviously choose something else. So you can say something like, I don't know, tower emits an EMP blast, temporarily disabling the abilities of all enemies within range. That's pretty good. Dealing damage, nuke. Yeah, well, why not? Let's take the nuke as well. Generally, you don't need to take that many towers if you don't want to. I played the level just now. I literally played this level just a moment ago because I was just trying out things, seeing, you know, how everything was for me. And I literally took 3 towers. I took 3 towers and I was able to win, you know, relatively simply, not too bad. But what is amazing about this, and now I'm gonna very quickly show you exactly why I think this is absolutely wonderful, is that you can add to the actual field. So for example, if I click this here, I can add to the actual space in which you're playing, which in my opinion is absolutely fantastic. Very, very cool to see that, because what I can actually do is I can also block off certain things. So for example, let's say I wanted to block, you know, here, I could place something right there, and then I could do that. Or we could just place a tower there instead. So there's a wide variety of things you can do. I think what I'm actually going to go for, though, is I might go for... I'm actually wondering what I want to go for here, because I'm thinking what I'll do is I'll actually just fill in this little area here, and then what we're going to do is we're just going to build along this way. So we're going to kind of make them go that way, and then maybe I'll add something else here, and then that's the thing. This is also a roguelite in a bit of a way, because what you're going to get is you're going to get random upgrades every single wave, and you have to choose between 3 of them. And you can either get additional tiles to place down, you can get perks which will change how, you know, the game responds to you, and you know, how the towers are acting and all that wonderful stuff. So yeah, this is going to be interesting. Okay, I'm actually going to go for gonna go for this, and this, I guess, if I can. Yep, there we go. All right, so that seems to be working quite well, I think. It might not be, to be honest. It might not be. Okay, let's go for it. Let's see what happens. Okay, I'm kind of thinking that we'll be fine on the first wave. I don't think we'll have too many difficulties with the first wave, but you never know. You know, it's one of those things. Maybe we're going to have some unlucky times here. Yeah, as you can see, we're having some unlucky times right now. Okay, thankfully they decided, I blocked it off just in time. That was actually super, super close. Gain 10 credits and 3 power on a perfect wave. Yeah, so there are 2 different resources here. You have credits, which are obviously the thing that you use to buy towers. And then you have power, and power is used to upgrade your towers and to also use abilities. For example, my hypercharge and the nuke. So that's obviously going to be pretty useful. But I'm actually going to be taking this because I want to add additional tiles to the map if I can. Yeah, but apart from that, okay, so what we want to do is we want to do something like this. Let me see. Can I do this? I can't do that just yet, I don't think. That's the main problem here. Yeah, no, I can't do that just yet. Because what I actually want to do is I want to make them go this way. If at all possible, I'd like to make the enemy go this way. But I don't think I can do that yet because I need an additional couple of tiles to be able to make that work. So what instead I'm going to do is I'm just going to place an AoE tower around about here, and then we're just going to continue onward. Should be perfectly fine. We do have single target towers that can upgrade into 3 different things. We have AoE towers. These are all basic stuff that can upgrade into 3 different things, and they all have very unique upgrades as well, just so you know. So I'm going to show you the upgrades relatively soon. Obviously, if this is not your thing, if you're not into tower defense or anything like that, then that's perfectly understandable. It's not everyone's deal. I personally love tower defense, so them actually coming out with something that has such a unique slant on things, because obviously you know, picking the rewards, being able to modify your very own map however you so desire, instead of just being able to maze it, you're going to be able to do a wide variety of extra things as well, which in my opinion is super cool. Anyway, at the end of each wave, receive a credit bonus equal to 10% of your unspent credits, up to 30 per wave. Personally, for me, I think that's absolutely terrible. I'm not going to be taking that. I'm going to be taking this, which will allow me to now do something amazing. Oh yes, the puns are alive. Yes, indeed they are. Okay, so what we're going to do is I'm actually going to block this off. Can I actually sell this somehow? Yeah, I have 1 sell available. So technically what I can do now is I can block this off. So I can do something like this, you see? And then it's going to show you exactly where your people or where the enemies are going to go. So I'm actually going to go with something like this, just a very simple tower around about there. And then a block, probably a block around about here, or I could go for a tower there. It might make sense to build a tower there instead, but I don't actually have enough credits to be able to do that. So I guess I'll just start the wave and see what happens. Maybe we'll be okay. Maybe I don't need to worry about it too much. We are seemingly fine. Obviously, if you can make people, you know, if you can make the enemies run along your towers from the very start again, then it's actually going to be super, super good. Gain an add tile instantly, gain 1 add tile every 2 waves. That could be very, very useful. And I'm thinking maybe it would be good to go for that. However, I don't think I actually need that. I think I need more credits. So I'm going to take more credits for the moment. And I think what we'll do is we'll take a blast cannon. Oh, the blast cannon's too short range in my opinion. I'll take the pulse ray instead. Okay, so I think it's about time for me to maybe upgrade something soon. Yeah, I can't do that just yet. We need more power. So I'm actually just going to leave that for the moment. I'm not going to explain anything about the upgrades just yet. But don't worry, we will be doing something along those lines. Okay, so first of all, I want to do a mass driver, okay? I want to do a mass driver, but unfortunately, it can only, you know, shoot in a straight line, as you can see right there. So I'm probably going to go and have it shoot like this, or shoot like this. Because that's the thing. What I'm inevitably going to do is I'm going to make a maze that goes along here, like this, because we want it to go all the way around there, right? So I'm thinking maybe we'll make the mass driver go like this. That's probably going to be where it will go. But that's a bit of a problem, isn't it, in general? It's a problem for many, many reasons. Okay, well, you know what? Let's just do a very standard build here. Let's just go like this. I can't do any more, unfortunately, so we'll just go for the next wave. But this should be easily long enough. This maze should easily be long enough so that this is going to be super easy. Oh yeah, they also give you some wonderful quality of life improvements, so you can actually see when, well, what kind of enemies are going to be coming, and they give you a nice little tooltip there as well. So that's actually really, really nice of them. Okay, so yeah, anyway, reduce all overload costs. I don't really care about that too much. Credits, an additional sell thing. I'm going to go for credits. I think that's actually really, really useful for me right now. Going to go for this, and then we'll probably go for the mass driver. Mass driver probably here. Or if I do this the proper way, maybe we'll do it like this. I really want to make this work, but it feels like such a a difficult tower to get working here. You know what? Let's sell this, and let's put the mass driver there. That seems like a pretty fun idea, right? Right? Is it bad? I don't know. I think it seems okay. It seems all right. You know, nothing, not too good, but not too bad either. All right, yeah. So I think that seems fine. Let's do another tower there. There we go, and let's speed everything up. Okay, perfectly fine. All right, yeah. So this is looking really, really nice right here, and yeah, we are unlikely to get ourselves lost here. I think we should be perfectly fine with achieving victory here, but I mean, obviously I've already completed this level once, but you never know. Sometimes things just happen, you know? Sometimes things just happen, and something might happen and you just have no idea why, and you just got murdered. But I don't think that's going to happen here. At least I hope not. Anyway, let's continue onward. Okay, I have enough power here. It is actually recommended, by the way, to go over here and build a tower next to one of these generators, because this generator, as you can see right here, it generates power at the end of each wave, and it's highly recommended to do that early on so that you have enough power to be able to upgrade your towers, because it's going to be pretty important to be able to do that, right? Oh yeah, also this. Towers with no surrounding towers, mines, or traps gain a 15% damage increase. That's actually extremely powerful if you want to use sniper or mass drivers or anything like that. I personally really like the sniper tower, but we're going to continue going for credits here. I think that's just way too powerful for the moment. And I'll go for a blast cannon here for AoE. Oh yeah, so we now have 30 power. So let's actually upgrade something, shall we? Shall we upgrade the mass driver? I think that seems pretty fun. Okay, so as you can see, there are 3 different upgrades, and they change how the tower responds in a very unique fashion. And this is all unique on a tower-by-tower basis. It's not the same throughout the tower selections. So, for example, this one. Increased damage for each Axon less than target count. Deals drastically increased damage if there are more Axons in range than target count. And reduced damage but gains unlimited range. Stops when it strikes a tower or an obstacle. That's actually pretty crazy. But of course, it can only fire in a line. But if you know, make the necessary adjustments, then you can obviously do that however you so desire. I personally am thinking that I'll probably upgrade this tower right here. This seems to have the most uptime, I think. Let's see what I can go for. When it kills an Axon, you gain power. Doesn't work on squadrons. Priority switch to weak. Cap is reset every wave. Gains a damage bonus on consecutive attacks against the same target up to a cap. Resets on switching targets. When it kills an Axon, it attacks multiple times in quick succession. This effect cannot proc itself. That seems pretty fun. Let's take that one. And then it upgrades the tower. And as you can see, looks very good. Oh yeah. Okay, so we are very much ready. Let's do this. And yeah, so consecutive attacks is obviously really, really good whenever it kills something. So I'm very happy with that. And this is going to be super, super nice and simple. But here's the thing. If I wanted to, I could have actually increased the amount that we did here. So for example, let's say I wanted to, I don't know, let's say I wanted to go over here. I could actually go over here. I could build some more expansions to this, or I could block it off if I wanted to. You know, I could block off stuff, and then we could just build additional pathways, which is so incredibly cool. It really is so incredibly cool. I love that. Anyway, we've got a sniper here. Might make sense to build a couple of snipers, right? So I'm going to build one here, build one here, build one here. I don't have enough. Of course I don't have enough. But yeah, I can actually upgrade the sniper as well. So you can see here, gains bonus damage each time it fails to kill an Axon. Sounds good to me. So that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to upgrade that because some of these enemies are actually going to be pretty hard. And it's going to be a good idea to make sure that our sniper is dealing some good damage there. Anyway, we've got some more here. First 2 Axons that leak cost no lives. That sounds pretty good to me, because yeah, we might have some issues here. I'm actually feeling a lot more confident about this particular maze than I was about my previous one, because I was very much just learning how to use the whole terraforming thing, because obviously changing how your level is designed is one of the fundamentals in this game. And it is, oh yeah, it's looking real nice. It's looking real nice. I like this a great deal. Okay, so what else can we go for here? When it kills an Axon, you gain power. No. Probably going to go for something like this one. Damage bonus, damage bonus. That seems pretty good to me against consecutive attacks. Because when you have consecutive attacks and it deals more damage, obviously that's going to make it a lot easier for these big guys to be killed. Going to go for hypercharge here on the mass driver. That made I think that actually did some pretty good work there, but unfortunately I'm actually taking much more damage than I was beforehand. That's really funny, actually. I think I really didn't do very well that time. As you can see, I actually got 14,000 score last time around in comparison to 12,000 score that time. Anyway, we can unlock the intermediate level here. Long-range deployments might serve you well. Expand to new sectors and hold the position. Well, that's exactly what we're going to attempt to do here. Okay, so I'm not a big fan of the mass driver, so we're going to try a little bit of something different here. I'm actually thinking, what's this? For each link blaster adjacent to this tower, it gains a damage bonus. Okay. And it can only aim towards a fixed direction. Okay, well, we'll just take this. We got some ion beams as well. Oh, artillery. Oh, that sounds fun. Oh, yes. Okay, I like that quite a bit. Okay, we're going to go for some artillery right here as well. And radiation vent. These are traps and all that stuff. Now, I'm actually a big fan of placing traps on the floor. So I'm thinking we might go for the radiation vent. Applies a lingering dot. Does not stack. Okay, I think that's pretty fun. Let's try that out. Why not? And here we go. So this is the new level. As you can see, we're going to maybe make good use of things. What is that? Aura tower. It slows all creeps within range. Okay, that could be useful. And what is this? Buff the damage of all adjacent towers. Right. Okay, so, well, what we can do is if we want to upgrade our towers, which I think we probably want to do, right? We probably want to upgrade our towers. Okay, so the enemy is coming from here as well. Okay, that's interesting. Let me just turn this around. Can I turn my camera around? Oh, apparently I can't turn my camera around this time. Oh, okay. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, we're going to have to do it from the reverse angle then by the looks of things. All right. That's perfectly fine. So let me see. How do I want to do this? Well, we can obviously block this off if we want to, and that's going to make a completely different route. Or we can block this off, and it's going to go along there. I'm actually wondering whether we want to go along there, to be honest. How many places can I even place towers there? Not many. So I'm thinking we'll probably go for something like this. Yeah, okay. So let's go for this. I can't place anything over here, though. That's the problem. But the one thing I can do is I can place the radiation vent. I'm actually thinking we'll place the radiation vent really, really close to the start here, just so that it applies the dot almost immediately. I think that sounds like a pretty decent idea. What is this again? That's the pulse ray. Okay, so let's place another pulse ray around about here, I guess. I think what we're actually going to do, though, eventually, is we're going to have the... maybe. If I can make this work, I would love to be able to make this go like so, all the way around. But I don't think I'm going to be able to do that. But we'll try it, okay? We'll try it. Anyway, here we go. Let's do it. Let's start and see what happens. Okay, so the radiation vent is actually pretty decent. Seems to actually be applying a really nice dot. Seems to do decent damage against weaker units, at least. Once per wave, activating a platform grants 1 ADDs. I don't know what that is. Grants 1 adds? I don't know. Once per wave, activating a platform. Okay, well, I'm not entirely sure about that, but yeah, we're just going to go for this, and I think... I mean, I could do this and then block this off. That's the thing I'm thinking of right now, because that's going to increase the amount of time that they have to travel. So I'm thinking that might be good. And then we could obviously build over here and build some more things next to that tower over there. So yeah, I think we'll do that. and they're still going to go past that. So what we want to do is we just want to block this off. Okay, so let's build some artillery. Okay, yeah, they are. Oh, okay, haha. Okay, so the artillery is actually directional. So I'm going to have to place that here. That's real harsh. Okay, that is real harsh. Might not be that useful for us, but we'll try it out. I actually can't do anything else here, so I guess what I'll do is I'll just place a block in this area. And there we go. All right, let's do it. Bear in mind, obviously, this is the intermediate level. You need a lot of creativity. Let's just say that. In my opinion, at least, you need a lot of creativity to be able to make these levels work for you really nicely in comparison to what I did in the previous level. Because obviously, I thought I was doing pretty decently, but I actually did worse than I did before, which is really weird. But there you go. Anyway, gain a blocker instantly, gain one blocker every 2 waves. That is a perk. Obviously, that could be super, super useful. But as it stands, I'm going to go for more ads because I really want to make sure that we do something like this. There we go. We've got that. And, well, obviously I can't do anything about that just yet because it has no exit. So there's no way for me to actually utilize this platform yet, but hopefully we will be able to relatively soon. And so what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to place something here so we can gain some power now as well. So more power is always good, of course. And we might want to even go for the radiation vent. How long does it actually last? Oh, it lasts 6 seconds. Okay, that's actually perfect. That's really, really nice. So I'm thinking we'll probably place another one around 6 seconds later. So maybe somewhere around about here. Choke point seems like a pretty decent place to put it. Just in case, you know. There we go. Easy enough. Kills from a tower adjacent to a generator. Award 2 credits, up to 30 per wave. That could actually be pretty useful, but I'm not going to take that right now. Unfortunately, we're not getting any ads right here, so I'm just going to take credits so that we can increase our firepower. That is inevitably going to be really good, or at least hopefully good. Let's place a bunch of these link towers around about here. And we can also upgrade this guy if we want to. We can upgrade some of these as well. What's this? Can be linked to other tower types as well. No. Periodically fires twice in rapid succession. Also removes an extra stack of shields. Could be useful. Increased damage at range. Yeah, gonna do that. Oh, hello. Okay, maybe that... Oh, no, maybe that upgrade wasn't so good. Okay. We'll try it out. We'll see how that goes. Okay, so far it doesn't seem too bad. But it's actually killing things pretty nicely. So I'm liking it so far, but I was a little bit worried about it initially. All right, so now what we can do is we can place these ads over here, as you can see. Now we've got another place that we can go, and we're literally just going to be placing some artillery. I don't even know where to place it, to be honest. Round about here, I guess. Yeah, I guess. I mean, I'm not entirely sure, to be honest. Okay, well, we've got 75 remaining. As you can see, my forces are now making this go over here, which is absolutely perfect. And we can also go for some more artillery here as well. This is a perfect place for the artillery, so we can now get a damage buff from the tower there as well. This is actually fantastic. Let's actually upgrade this artillery piece as well. What does it do? No longer it applies a dot, instead deals drastically increased impact damage. Yes, thank you very much. Okay, this seems pretty fun. I like the artillery, I've got to say. Very much enjoying the artillery right now. I usually always very much enjoy playing with artillery. I remember, what is it called again? There's a tower defense game from, I think, 2011. It's a long time ago. There was a tower defense game from that long ago, and it was such an incredible experience. This reminds me very much of that, but this just takes it that much further because of the roguelite elements, because of being able to, you know, deform the map itself, to mold it to your liking. Very, very cool. All right, yeah, what else are we going to take here? Trap mines, kills, award 1, power up to 15 per wave. Could be useful, but I'm going to go for credits once again. I would like to go for some more artillery, and that's going to be buffed by this tower here. We're also going to go... we can't get any more power, unfortunately. Not just yet, at least. Not just yet, but soon enough. And let's see, how many seconds has it been, actually? It's probably like, what, 1 second per tile that they travel? I'm not entirely sure. So maybe somewhere around here. Yeah, somewhere around there, I guess. And we'll place another one of these single target towers. We probably want to expand this a little bit. Yeah, that could be a bit problematic. Okay, let's just place it around about there, I guess. Okay, so let's do it. You know, I'm not holding out too much hope. I'm not holding out too much hope for my chances on this one. I would like to get some more power and maybe upgrade the first radiation vent. But these link blasters seem to actually be doing some pretty decent damage, surprisingly enough. Kind of weird that they would do so much damage, but let's just place a couple more, shall we? Sounds good enough. Oh, I actually took some damage. Oh, wow. Okay, I actually took some damage. That's surprising. Oh, well, never mind. That's absolutely fine. I don't have a problem with that. And yeah, we'll just take some more credits. And we now have 30 power. So what can we get for the radiation vents? If a target dies while the debuff is active, the debuff is transferred to the nearest target. That's actually pretty useful. Applies a debuff to all targets in range when triggered. The targets are slowed and periodically deal damage. That could be really useful too. Ooh. Okay. I'm gonna take upgrade 2. I think that sounds pretty cool. Okay, so Link Blaster, we got a whole bunch of those over here. They should be pretty good with what they're doing there. And we're gonna place a couple over here as well, because I kind of want to make sure that no one gets by. But I'm not sure what actually got by us before, because I feel like we have a lot of firepower, but maybe it's just not enough. As you can see, these Link Blasters are not able to destroy everything, but then the artillery that the enemy gets to just completely gets obliterated, which is obviously fantastic. There we go. That was a lot easier, wasn't it? Gain 2 lives, even if full, on a perfect wave. Oh, that sounds fun. Why not? Let's do that. That sounds pretty cool. Okay, so apart from that, let me see, what else can I go for here? Targets are slowed. I'm going to go for upgrade 1 this time. And we can also build a bunch more of these Link Blasters. I think the Link Blasters actually seem pretty cool. At least I like them quite a bit. There we go. And let's place another one here. There we are. All right, fantastic. Okay, so let's see. That's the thing. So far, I'm actually feeling pretty bad about my maze. I think my maze is pretty awful, because what I could have actually done was taken my people over... Oh, one actually escaped? Are you serious? Wow, okay. Well, that happens. It happens. Okay, so let me see. Let me just build a couple more of these pulse ray things around about here. I also need to sell this thing, because this is basically useless. All right, so otherwise... Can I do something? Yes, we can actually do a blast cannon round about there. That's what I should have done the whole time, actually. That would have been really useful for us. Okay. Yeah, that seems pretty good, doesn't it? I think that seems pretty good. Unfortunately, as I said before, I think that... Oh, yeah, actually, wait a minute. I've just thought of something. Okay. Let's build some artillery. Oh, I can't do that. Oh, I can't do that. Wait. Maybe I can actually do it. Maybe I can actually do it. Maybe I can make it work. Okay, so artillery here. Yeah. Artillery here and then a block here. And that makes them go all the way around there. And then we can actually create additional things in the way. So it makes them go further. That really makes a huge difference. I can actually build all the way back. And we can maybe force them to go in a path that goes all the way around, basically. And that's the thing. That's the reason why this is such a creative tower defense. Really, really creative. It really pushes you to be like, hey, I should really be... Oh no, I'm going to lose so many lives here. Oh dear. Oh well, never mind. It happens. It happens. Okay. Gain 2 extra cell charges every wave. That could be really useful if you're wanting to switch things up quite a bit. But for me personally, not really going to do that right now. Let me see now. I would like to build something here. Let's build... something there as well. Let's build some more things here. Nice. Oh yeah, there we go. That is what we like to see. Okay, more artillery, please. Oh, I don't have enough. Are you serious? Come on now. Oh, well, never mind. Okay, deals increased damage, increased range, removes minimum range. Nah, we're just going to go for increased, you know, increased impact damage. And hopefully I'm not going to get killed. What is that red cube there? That's a Colossus. Okay. Well, that's going to be a little bit... That is going to be bad, actually. That is going to be very, very bad. I used the nuke. It didn't do anything. Oh, dear. Okay, so the Colossus is actually an incredible monster. Oh, we actually killed it. We actually killed it. Wow, who would have expected that? Not me. Not in a million years. All right, so I'm pretty happy with this. Let's just do that. Let's do... we can actually do something different here. Let me sell this. And we'll place this here. Yeah, right? Yeah, that's what I want to do, right? Yeah, I think so. Okay, and now if I had more ads, what I could do is I could actually make it so that they would go over in this direction, and they would go over here, over this generator, and then they'd go all the way around. But I obviously don't have the ability to do that just yet. So I guess what I'm going to do is I'm just going to build more towers in general. I think we're just missing out on the amount of towers we have right now. I think that's probably the reason. Or it could also be the fact that I just don't have hard-hitting towers. That's the main thing. Maybe I should just get some more hard-hitting towers like snipers, or maybe even the mass driver would be kind of useful here, because there are long stretches of place where, you know, maybe a good idea to have some big damage. But you can see how much damage the artillery piece is actually doing. It's pretty crazy. Let's just go for some more of this, and we're just going to build more of that. What I'd like to see, actually, I'm not entirely sure how to activate these with the keyboard, because I'd like to see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you know, etc. used to, you know, select your towers, but that might just not be implemented yet. Because as I say, this is not yet out, and this is just kind of like a, you know, demo version kind of thing. So yeah, anyway, let me see what I can do here. Maybe we can do something like this, I guess, something like that. And we've got 75 remaining. Wow, we got a lot of money right now. We got a lot of money. I'm actually kind of surprised. Okay, so let's just go for a little blast tower there, just in case. Okay. So let's see how we do here. These guys have got shields. That's going to be a bit problematic. They're really doing a huge number on us. Oh, wow. I think I'm dead, actually. I think I'm dead. Okay, hypercharge this. Hypercharge this one. Can I hypercharge that as well? Yes. Oh, dear. Okay, well, goodbye. Oh, no, I didn't lose. Oh, I actually didn't lose. Okay, that's actually surprising. Very, very surprising indeed. We actually managed to achieve victory there against all the odds. I actually thought of myself I was completely done. How did I do here? Actually, doesn't say what the score is on this. Oh no, there we go. Okay, I got 23,452. Oh well, never mind. I think I could probably do a lot better there if I just made better use of the map. And that's the big difficulty there. Anyway, this is obviously playable in full co-op, and you can also play in kind of like a cooperative sort of sense. So it's gonna, you know, pit you and a friend against another 2 people, and so on and so forth. So anyway, if you would like to check out the game and add it to your Steam wishlist, there is a link in the description. I thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.